Howdy denizens, welcome to another edition of Blu-ray Bullshit. I'm Crazy Jason.
This is the other Jason.
That's right. And I actually decided to take a drive up to the other Jason's house here in Landrum, South Carolina. Behind you, you can see just a little bit of his collection. He has a pretty massive collection that I am very jealous of. And today we're going to be doing a review of Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie version. And this is going to be very controversial because this is one of the most controversial horror films being reviewed out there right now, I think. So, you want to go ahead and give like a synopsis?
Well, basically, it kind of follows along the same way that the first Halloween did. It picks up right where the first one left off with the hospital scene. And, you know, no spoilers or anything, but it basically serves the same purpose. But in the beginning, you have a flashback to Michael Myers' youth, just like in the first one. And then there's a little bit of exposition that will explain how Mike's mom and a white horse become his GPS for the entire movie. It never ends. And
that white horse kills me.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. That being said, I'm a fan of Rob Zombie's work. I think this is his weakest film, animated
I disagree.
Notwithstanding. But
I think this is the second best film underneath Devil's Rejects.
Devil's Rejects was great.
I think his weakest film is House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, it was fairly original. But back to this one, it looks great. It shares the almost exact same look that the first one had.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I disagree with that. I think the first one, especially the last half of the first one, looked very much like Carpenter's original. But this one had more of just whatever style he wanted.
It's very gritty.
It's very gritty. It was shot on Super 16, by the way, for you technical buffs out there, which gives it that very nice grain look to the film, which is
nice organic feel there. Personally, I think the Michael Myers in Rob Zombie's movies is scarier than not necessarily the two Carpenter movies, but 4, 5,
except
6.
for the homeless.
Yeah.
The bearded Myers walking the land.
Yeah. The mask is creepier. It's not always a pure white William Shatner mask. It gets pretty grungy.
Don't diss the Shatner mask.
I'm not dissing the Shatner mask. It's just I think he's a more threatening character in these than the just solid, slowly walking along, always catching up to somebody when they fall and things like that.
He's big.
Yeah,
big guy.
We got a hulking Mike Myers this time. So, as far as the sound goes, it's amazing. I only have a sound bar here, but your system kicked it.
This is actually, I just picked this up at the movie gallery closing in the other video, if you want to check that out. The main reason why I picked it up is, this is, believe it or not, you may think I'm crazy, but this is the disc I'll throw in for a demo on audio. If I want to show somebody audio on a Blu-ray on a surround sound system, this just blew me away with the audio. It was just rumbling. It was very immersive. Surround kicked in. I do have to say, the first 15 to 20 minutes when they're sewing up, in the hospital, is very graphic. I found some of that, because I usually sit about 4 feet away from my screen, and I found some of it was kind of hard to look at, actually. It was really, really graphic.
I'll be the first one to tell you, though, stuff that rolls into the ER is equally as graphic. So
yeah, it kind of looked realistic, and I was going to ask you about that.
It actually did look pretty realistic.
Okay,
it was some really good. There were some really good practical makeup effects there. All in all, I don't feel it stands up as well as the first Halloween that he did.
I think it's better.
You think it's better?
I think it's better.
I don't know. I just the mom and the white horse thing just killed it for me.
Yeah. When I think about that drives me insane, and I hate it. I just don't. I can't think about the white horse scenario.
It just distracted the shit out of me. But as far as picture quality goes, because I'm a sucker for film grain, I definitely give it a solid 3.5 to 4 stars. Audio's an easy 5.
I'd give 4.5 for the picture quality and a solid 5 for the audio. There was one more thing I wanted to say about this movie. A lot of people gripe about the fact that the original films, Michael Myers is just the Shape. In the first film, he was referred to as the Shape in the script. Just kind of a faceless, you don't know, he's just pure evil. That worked, and that was great. Now, Rob Zombie decided to explore his background in the first film. And if you liked it or you didn't like it, I was somewhere in between. In the second film, I kind of was like, well, if he's going to do that, just go ahead. And I found that there actually wasn't enough of the backstory this time around. I wanted to actually see more of Loomis interacting with young Michael Myers in the loony bin.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I could have definitely handled that. Malcolm McDowell actually does Donald Pleasance. He does the legacy good, you know. It's not like just a horrible miscast.
He hams it pretty good.
He does.
He has fun with the role, and it comes across. I give the movie itself like a 3, which is good.
Yeah.
You know, 3 mushroom clouds out of 5.
I'd give it about the same. And, you know, I wasn't going to buy it for the longest time.
The Blu-ray actually ups the enjoyment factor.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the main things we're trying to say here.
Yeah. I wasn't going to buy it, and I probably wouldn't have bought it if I didn't find it on clearance at the movie gallery. But I have all the other Halloween movies I even have 3 with the Shamrock Toys thing in there.
So, yeah, it's a Shamrock. 10 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 10 more days till Halloween,
Silver Shamrock. It's weird how that really does get into your head that much.
Just like the kids in the movie.
Yeah. So, well, this is us signing off from this episode of Blu-ray Bullshit.
Oh, one more thing. Oh. If you decide to leave comments, and we do welcome comments below, please be gentle. Don't flame us, please. It's our first time.
Yeah.
You know, and we're just trying to give an honest review here. We're not trying to take sides. We're not trying to be haters. So, you know, be nice.
And Rob, if you see this, please get back together with White Zombie. We like you, but I want a White Zombie.
Again, you're being a bit presumptuous.
I know, I am. But, you know, hey.
You never know.
The odds are, you know.
He could spend his nights
just sitting there in front of YouTube.
Yeah, reviewing his, looking at reviews of his films.
Yeah.
He could be one of those guys who's obsessed.
Yeah, he just sits there all the time just watching new videos.
Sure.
All right, so that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
On Blu-ray Bullshit.